Hey everyone, it is Imam Muhammad Matt here in my field of many trees. Gave up on the goat business, now it's the tree business. It's a lot more sustainable and they're less prone to deviancy. Now, I'm making my video today as a personal update. So originally, when this whole project started, the idea is I would be kind of this like protest figure, and I'd have people who would be sort of like my support crew who would tack along. But the government stopped that support crew from existing. They deliberately isolated me and stopped me from getting support, and they stopped me from being able to commodify my YouTube channel to be able to, so I'd be able to protect myself, get legal representation, be able to support myself as I have been conducting this very important endeavor. And the idea is that the personal updates would be me describing my health so that support team could help me out, while the taco admin would be me providing some coordination for the project. In the end, it's all been a bit of a shit fight with the government fucking with my life, enslaving me, using all the fucking analysis I provide them, and ensuring I get no value in return. And it's a real fucking pain. But this is a personal update, which is just one of those boring personal updates. So my health, doing mostly fine. I need a hip replacement. My right foot flops there. My left hand has arthritis, and my right shoulder pops out. I've lived life as like a stuntman, combat sports guy, and my body's fucked because of it. I am not going to do a manual job. My body will not enjoy it. Okay, it's a bad idea. I need to get a hip replacement, but I can't do that because I don't have the ability to take time off from anything. My only means of getting around is by walking. And if I take time off, what limited capacity I have, that's probably a better way of putting it, because I'm not currently employed, although I'm certainly working. When I have if I have a hip replacement, I'm stuck in bed all the time and I can't do anything. Someone broke my PlayStation, and seeing as I haven't been able to work because I've been abused by the government, right? That was a big thing, and I'm running out of fucking games to play on my computer because it doesn't have internet access. Both of these things are fucking ages old. So when you don't have anything to do and you're gang stalked and behavior managed and are completely socially isolated as a result of that gang stalking and behavior management, right? When you ever get to that point, you're going to understand how it is actually quite devastating to lose one of the few fucking things you have to pass your fucking time. Alright? Because regular fucking society was ripped the fuck away from me by this behavior management, by the abuse by the police, by all this terrible shit which is happening. So there's that. I got a fucking sledge with a big phone bill, which was intentional. It was meant as some sort of revenge. I remember with Ms. Purple, and this is why I really am pissed off that I've gotten any flack from that family at all, right? Like, they got this bill for this report, which I didn't release. So in our program at Care Squared Kids, you'd have you'd say if you're releasing a report or not, and whether to bill for the work. And what would happen is that Amanda Mazzoni would just come through and say to bill for all this work which could not be billed for because of these complex political reasons. It was just a lack of fucking managerial competence, but more than that, a lack of understanding that Canberra is a community, and we had this group of people come in from outside Canberra and try and run programs inside Canberra without understanding the local culture or the people here. And so they were not respectful to my clients, and they would bill them for work which I didn't clear them to bill for. So this family got this bill for this report which I never released, and then I get in trouble for having had these people billed, right? It's so bullshit. And it was just like this with everything. It was like they were just trying to use me to milk these fucking NDIS plans. It didn't, and it was the same with everyone who was interacting with the clients, and there was very little actual therapy going on. That was not my fault, right? That was my employer's fault. They're the ones who are forcing me to abide by a business model which I didn't like, and all the other companies in the sector were doing the same thing, so it wouldn't matter where I went to. It's just how it fucking is, right? It's an industry which is not designed around good incentives. So that's the NDIS thing. So either way, I got fucked with a phone bill. I don't have a lot of money, still on job seeker, which is a pain because I haven't really been able to seek work. But today or tomorrow I'll be applying for jobs on Seek again. But again, I've had all these problems with abuse from the government and from these other people. So it's been a bit much. I'm literally the only way I get work is when I'm trafficked there. I'm either being herded there or trafficked there. It's fucked. It's fucked, right? What I mean is that these employers, they have control over me, and they shouldn't. A couple of these big employers in the NGO world and the corporate healthcare world have so much fucking control over my life, even in work outside of it. They have done so much to try and control and dominate me. And they were legally able to get away with it. There hasn't seemed to have been any legal consequence for them, even though they have done this very corrupt and blatantly illegal behavior. So yeah, that's the rant for today. Have a good one.